The plot! What if someone saw Wake Up Dead Man 20 times in theaters? It's only in theaters for 1 week. Wait.
Sorry, wait, what?
Over 4 days, I fight through wind.
What are you doing?
Snow.
Why'd you do it?
Real injuries. God has a sense of humor. A cameo from one of the cast. No, I'm not kidding. All to find out if I can make it through 20 viewings. More viewings than there are subscribers on this channel, and it doesn't take a detective to find that free button.
What?
So let's count it down because
I'm gonna have to go in there and get it. Okay, you're freaking me out now.
1, 2, 3.
Shit. I have to do it of my own free will or it won't mean anything.
I saw 4 movies at 4 theaters in 1 day. With this 20, it feels like there's some kind of joke here. 24, 24, 24, 24. No, I don't get it. Avengers!
Huh?
He's just recording this. I knew he was recording this.
Assemble.
There he is. Hello. Wake up, dead man.
Hey, I'm awake. It's called Dead Man, and you walk around with one person, you're like, Dead Man.
Viewing 1. That is it.
That was it.
That is it.
2 hours later.
I was at the most angel thing.
Hello.
Can't wait for you to see this. What everyone think?
I think that there's water in my eyes.
It's raining.
That was the best movie I've seen probably this year. Like, best new movie, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
I did an angel jump. What'd you think?
There was a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, that's fair. I was wondering what they were gonna lampoon, because I was like, the first one lampooned Trump, second one lampooned Elon Musk. Who's next? Like, just who? And I like that they didn't just lampoon the people who misuse religion for their own, but like brought it back to, no, this is the way.
Sure. Yeah.
I've told people my favorite religious poster or sign that I've ever seen was, do we take refugees? Of course we do, we're Christian. And I just saw that, I was like, that's it. Done and done. My second one is that pizza is proof God loves us. And my cynical ass, I'm like, okay, so cheese is bad for us, bread is bad for us, the pizza sauce has a bunch of sugar, so the sign actually means pizza is proof God loves us, and he wants to see us sooner.
Did you say bread is bad for us?
Yeah. Health-wise, yes. Scott Pilgrim.
Garlic bread is my favorite food. I could honestly eat it for every meal. Or just eat it all the time without even stopping.
You get fat.
No, why would I get fat?
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat?
Oh, the button.
Good movie.
Dad, you put the seat back and then the button.
Viewing 1 complete. Everybody ready for the next 19?
No, I'm not going. I told you.
It's biking to the movie that starts at 9, and this happened. So now I'm gonna be late. Me and Maddie over there. Movies on my mind.
2 hours later.
And then later, we're gonna start the...
Dead Man thing?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it 20 times, right?
No.
Oh, that's just you?
No.
Oh.
You're gonna go maybe to 20.
Oh, it's me.
I'm gonna go to 1 at most. I would leave if you try bringing me to more.
Thanksgiving's a trick. I'm just bringing you to all viewings. That sounds totally wicked. Which is an Incredibles reference. That's such a cool hairdo. I love it. Wake Up Dead Man will be a lot later.
Bye. Bye.
This rocks. Puns.
Can you do something else?
What? So this is where your journey ends?
Yep.
I had no idea. Here's the 19 more times solo. I hope 2nds, 3rds, 4ths, 5ths, 6ths, 7ths, 8ths, 9ths, 10ths, 11ths, 12ths, 13ths, 14ths, 15ths, 16ths, 17ths, 18ths, 19ths, and 20ths. The servings are very good. It's windy. There's been teeny tiny hail balls. And it's windy. It's cold.
Look, it's a creek.
New strat for getting there. Take the
After a couple stops and then bike between houses, it'll cut down on the wind. We continue. It's a bridge! And it'd be nice if it was over at the AMC. I definitely stayed on put it in AMC or Regal. Look at that wind! Ah! Yeah, please! Yeah! Literally trying to tip me over as I ride. Day 2, viewing 20. I left the tripod in the one location. It's very cold. I don't think I like that. A little bit of a road trip. It's just something about that. There's going to be cold. There's snow later in the week. Fuck it, we ball.
2 hours later.
This time it was a more soulful watch, more emotional, got a little more teary-eyed. It is just a beautiful, deeper film, deeper feeling on that level. And trailers are gonna start any minute. I'm jumping right back in. I'm trying to see Joe Gordon-Levitt's cameo. I'm trying to find it, I'm trying to hear it. Still haven't. So spoiler section of Wake Up Dead Man. Who guessed the rising from the grave later?
Nope, not
I did, because first Wake Up Dead Man, and then also
That was
she kept saying, like, she was like, that stuff. Yeah, I don't remember exactly what she said.
When they mentioned the Lazarus door, I knew there might be some shenanigans, but yeah, I wasn't exactly sure what.
Yeah, I think it was really smart because I thought it was the priest's plan to wake up 3 days later. Not like a plot twist to everything. Of course, it would just be easier to just open the door. But considering the son's talk of like,
give me 4 years, you could be president.
hey, your religion, my alleged political prowess, even though he failed. I thought they came up with a rise 3 days later thing. And then something twisted, but it made so much sense. It should have like been super obvious. I did a YouTube short and I didn't want to tell anybody beforehand that said, knives out, I figured out how to always identify the murderer in a Benoit Blanc mystery. Be careful.
Once you hear it, you can't unhear it.
It's always the last suspect introduced. I'm seeing Wake Up Dead Man 20 times in theater, so I hope it's not true, but if it is, I'm so sorry I ruined it for you. So I either thought the woman in the wheelchair or Mila Kunis, because Miles Brown was the last one to be introduced, Ransom was the last one to be introduced, but of course not doing the same thing again and again. They wouldn't introduce the actual murderer last, and they wouldn't have a female protagonist like the last two movies. Now for viewing 3, let's do it.
Two hours later.
I was curious what the murder mystery meta was going to be in this film, because in the first one was the murder mystery writer, then there was the murder mystery game on the island, and this one is the murder mystery book club. Who chose it? Oprah. And yeah, it hasn't gotten tiring yet. This is the 3rd time I am tired from sleep deprivation and biking over an hour to get here. But other than that, the only other thing that was exhausting was the family next to me who couldn't stay off their phones. But if y'all haven't seen Challengers, it's a really good film.
Pretty sure I saw that.
Yeah, the priest was one of the gentlemen in Challengers. Also, it should have been obvious that it would be like multiple. I think I thought there might be 2 killers or 2 people involved. So kind of that, but it was a plot on a plot, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Or like a scheme on a scheme. And what good woodworking at the end with that, Jesus. But time for it all over again. Viewing 4 of Wake Up Dead Man. What did I say? Time number 1, 4, 5. Yeah, anyway, it's 4.
2 hours later.
4th viewing done. The unsubtlety of color and light is so great. It is so unsubtle that by a 4th viewing you're catching really subtle additions that just They're not even things that could be recreated, or they're mimicking things, or they're bringing about like possible light changes and color changes. It's just added in such a weird and unique way that makes it so wonderful and beautiful and lovely to find. And I don't know if there's anything so big or satisfying as Glass Onion's Miles Braun, but I am excited for the conversations about this. I also loved the introduction of the main priest, because the shadow over the crucifix, I was like, God complex. And then later when the younger priest enters, his shadow is below the crucifix, so he doesn't have a God complex.
When they were in the church a lot, they played the lighting.
Yes.
Where basically, like, when the character is being very non-Christ-like, it gets darker, and when the character gets a little bit more Christ-like, supposedly,
Yeah, I think Angel and I were kind of whispering about that, where it got very desaturated when Benoit was giving his point of view in the church, and then it saturated back up. And it wasn't even subtle, but it still worked. And I like that. I like how they play with it.
I didn't notice that at all.
That's fine.
It literally got brighter when the priest was talking after Benoit was like talking about his qualms with religion.
And when Benoit starts talking, it almost went black and white with how desaturated it was. So that was viewing 4. What time is it? Time for viewing 5. That's it. Oh, that's cool.
2 hours later.
Not as bad as before, but someone in a family was opening their phone 3 times in the theater, but it got me back in that forgiveness, grace for those that we'd be angry at. And I mean, my mom gave me plenty of anger at injustices, and there's always a place for that, but giving grace can also be very healthy. Not rolling over and letting people be hurt and abused and taken advantage of, but giving evil the space to change. Because if you keep fighting the world like it's wolves, soon enough, everybody who you don't understand is a wolf. And I think that's really powerful. And I really do need to find the time to start doing Benoit Blanc tattoos. One for Knives Out, one for Glass Onion. I think I know what Wake Up Dead Man would be, but not 100%. It's not as clean as the others in terms of a little tattoo and a line, but Wake Up Dead Man. Maybe not the most cathartic of the 3, maybe not even top 2 most cathartic, but most thoughtful, most healing, most healthy, most necessary, and I'll never be able to predict where these movies go after today. That was the 5th time watching Wake Up Dead Man. It was packed, most packed so far, but we're 25% of the way through. What else? Oh, okay, so Angel, this is what I was trying to say. Jeremy Renner's hot sauce from Glass Onion?
Yeah.
And okay. There's a podcast, Happy, Sad, Confused, where he joked, you really screwed yourself with Glass Onion, putting yourself in the movie, because now you can never be cast. And he, at that moment, I think, confirmed later that he already knew he'd be in the next one. So when they met up again for the podcast, he was like, so, now's your time just to apologize for lying. Weirdly give confession unintentionally. But I'm holding the phone with my left hand, so I don't really know what time it is. It's time for Wake Up Dead Man number 6. It's time for Wake Up Dead Man viewing 6.
2 hours later.
Number 6 is done. I'm going to get on this bike and get to my train, and then I'll add more thoughts about this 6th viewing. I much prefer this. It cut some of the wind going a different path next to roads and didn't have to go through the dark and all the winding stuff. I think it's also just the same time, but just got stuck out on the platform while it was very cold. And I think this is how it'll be. The 6th time from the point where they were leaving the police station going over to the doctor's house to go see the bath, essentially, to halfway through Final Confession. Unfortunately, I fell asleep because I did not drink the energy drink at 7. I was energized by the bigger crowd. I was like, oh, maybe I don't need it, but I'll need it. Need to do that. Also, didn't sleep a lot last night, so that did not help keep me awake. But it's currently 1:24 and heading over to Angels for this whole adventure.
I've never experienced the Catholic religion. I've only heard terrible things about it. So it was really strange being in a movie theater seeing this movie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm technically in like a Protestant denomination, quote unquote, but I was raised in a Catholic church, and it's like I've seen people act like real jerks, and I've seen people act actually like pious and like trying to act for the Lord, you know? So I hate for it to come to the cliche, but there's gonna be bastards in every group of people, you know? Like, same for the Catholic Church, same for my church, same for atheists, you know? So
it's what you do with your viewpoint or your beliefs that kind of matters. Because, you know, there are people who literally, like in the movie, will throw the book at people, even though in that same book it has Jesus saying, I believe, let he without sin cast the first stone. And it's just like, it's that simple. You can identify that somebody is not living a pious or quality or positive life, but it's how you react to it that
it's how you live
matters.
Your life, you know? Yeah. If you're literally throwing a heavy book at someone for entering a room, you know, you're probably a jerk.
Yeah, like the constant shaming of his mother was anthema to his entire religion. Like, you're not supposed, only God's supposed to judge, that kind of thing.
Sure. Well, those are all really loose words they're using.
Sorry.
What's that?
I meant to say anathema. Antithema is a Miles Bronze word.
It's not a real word. It kind of sounds like one, but it's just entirely made up.
Oh, I gotta do stuff tomorrow for Thanksgiving, or today, I guess. So, gotta get over there and crash at Angel's. Movies on my mind. Wake Up Dead Man 20 times. 6 out of 20 so far. A little over a quarter way there. We're doing this. It's Black Friday. I'm a little under the weather. Pretty sure that's because I didn't have this all zipped up and had cold blasting on my throat 2 nights ago when I was heading to my partner's. Also, put the top bike bag on without buckling it up at all. So it just fell off. And like halfway there, somebody honked at me. I was like, shut the fuck up. Because I don't know why they're honking at me. I was just sitting there. And then my partner and their generous mom were nice enough to go find it. It was just there. But this is Wake Up Dead Man number 7. Let's do this.
2 hours later.
This is going to be a bit of a longer day. I think I'm a little under the weather because of that little sleep deprived over the last couple days. I was close to falling asleep a little bit, which is not great since it's a 10 a.m. showing. But yeah, personally, I've never had a trouble with religion. I just have a trouble with the people who misuse it. I don't know if I've said this to you, Richard, but I lazied my way into atheism, but I'm fully ready and open to the idea that after passing away, I find out there is some higher power. And like if it was a conversation with, let's say, Jesus at the pearly gates, I'd be like, well, I'm really sorry for not believing in you. I just didn't know that that belief specifically was the correct one. I hope I lived as good a life as I possibly could. Mm-hmm. Is that good enough? Or was believing and praising you required? Because I really hope not. Chug an energy drink, go back in, and get ready for viewing 8.
2 hours later.
Oh, I forgot my jacket. That was 8 times. And, had the energy drink, but it still needs to fully hit because this many times, sleep deprived, a little under the weather. It takes a toll, but there's not many movies better to do this with. And, God. Apparently, historically, religion is the number one thing to help bring about peaceful times. Mm-hmm. But then again, there are those twisting parts of like where working with a king who would ask them to like push the meek shall inherit the earth more than the Jesus throwing out the sellers on the steps of the church.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Like, God.
The Pharisees, the people dealing and trying to gain profit while in church on this, inside of it, yeah.
Yeah, which obviously if they push that part, it would kind of encourage revolution a little more in the name of what's right, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Just gotta be nice to each other. As long as the energy drink hits and the next energy drink hits and then get to keep enjoying this and the audience is still loving it, it's a great time. It's a really great time for Wake Up Dead Man. An 8th time.
2 hours later.
Viewing number 9. I thought there was an audio issue that was going on, but it just turned out to be fireworks because 20 people went to go leave the theater door. Makes sense. Thankfully, not gunshots, but Wake Up Dead Man is fire. And, as a spoiler, the fact that Benoit Blanc said he could not solve the case.
Shit.
But then took note from the main character and let the killer have the chance to admit it for themselves, because if they didn't do it of their own free will, it wouldn't matter. Mm-hmm. Like, that was really beautiful, especially as a man of no faith, or at least no heavenly faith, religious faith. Pretty cool. But genuinely, it's great. I'm about to make it double digits with the Wake Up Dead Man viewing 10 of 20. Let's do it.
2 hours later.
20 viewings. We've now completed our 10th, and this was sold out, fully sold out, wonderfully. The audience was reacting differently than some. It's interesting how varied the audience reactions can be. Somebody in the audience reminded me of me, with a lot of the jokes laughing, being the loudest / sometimes only person laughing. But it was satisfying seeing how the tension paid off for everybody. But now we are fully halfway, 10 more to go. No exhaustion yet, besides just the physical. I will say, if this was Glass Onion, I know I'd be able to do 20 times easy. I don't know if this isn't as epic or sunny or like gleeful all the time, so I am looking down the barrel of that gun.
I'm sort of opposite, because I enjoyed Glass Onion. You know, I enjoyed it like quite a bit. Yeah. I enjoyed this a lot more.
Sure.
You know, probably because I can identify on those themes a little bit more. Or maybe not. I also just thought it was a way better plot. At least I didn't predict part of the murder here.
Yeah.
I kind of knew she would be involved.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how and to what extent. I didn't think she was the killer. Well, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I said this was the spoiler part.
Okay. Sorry about that.
The fact that he was ripping into anyone but her, that made me think that she was part of the plot for him to rise again 3 days. I will say, I do think it has a lot. They all have a lot of meat on their bones, but this was a different type of meal, so I hope seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths, sixths. I'll be very curious how it'll be in a month when I watch it for a 21st time for the podcast. But, you know, until then, all we really got to do for the night is Wake Up Dead Man, lucky number 11. 11. I wanted to reference Lucky Number 11, which is a film that I don't very much like. But let's go get it.
2 hours later.
Hey, my dad's playing cards with us. Yeah, I know that. You guys better buckle the fuck up, because he knows his shit. He beats me every time.
We're packed today. Obviously, as you can see, not at the theater because I barely got the short reel TikToks out and want to make sure I didn't risk missing this train. Filled up the bike tires because they were at 25 in this cold, and now they're up to 40. It's going to snow in a couple hours or an hour and a half. But this was the time that my mind wandered, and movie snapped me back into it and reminded me let the hate go. Because I was just thinking about tiny little stuff that was making me grumpy. Which, in fairness, by the 11th time, that's actually pretty good. Also, actress, comment on a TikTok screenshot, like, who's been in both. Now that's going to be the new JGL, Joe Gordon-Levitt, look, see. So I'm going to figure out who they are in the movies, see if I can spot them. They're a singer-actress. That's so freaking cool. But, yeah. Number 11, done. Number 12 in less than 9 hours from now. We continue on. Because by this time, you'll be seeing... And then we cut to number 12. Wake Up Dead Man. Wake Up Dead Man viewing 12. It took an hour and a half going through the snow, so I forgot to do the intro. We'll do a coin flip for all the snow fun. This is my bike route for over an hour. Let's go. Uh-oh. It's running hot in this. So now I have to switch out this because it's too hot. Can you hear me, God? It's me. A too hot battery. To quote Wake Up Dead Man, God has a sense of humor. And I'm a lazy atheist. My fingers were already freezing through these. I have ridden this new battery 3 minutes. I don't know. Hot again. Hot again. We're in the right village now. Right at the finish line. Full wipeout. Slammed both knees fully into the ground. Actually, disconnected the bike bags. Ow. And somehow it's saying it's hot. Ow. Literally. Full both knees. And it's just past that. Oh, okay, let's go back.
2 hours later.
Holy shit. Wake up, dead man, view in 12. Look at the snow. It's a lot. Made it. Busted knees at the finish line, but we're doing it. I also saw a Pace bus on the way, so I'm gonna check out later if some other day I can at least make it halfway with Pace. But just always, this movie reminded me how to let go of the hate. Just making me think about that. And so exciting to have talked on TikTok to the person who is the pancake flipper, the flip the meat in the movie.
Please stop doing that.
Tammy, would you mind flipping the meat?
Pancake them. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Whew, look at this snow. Alright, let's go for Wake Up Dead Man, viewing 13.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're exploring Halloween.
Hey there. I tried telling the person who was cleaning the theater, but I think just somebody else cleaned it. I'm doing a very stupid thing of watching Wake Up Dead Man 5 times today. And I left my bag in the theater. I think somebody else...
with a sport thing?
Yeah, it's like a bicycle bag. I just think someone accidentally thought I left it.
Yeah, they brought it in here, so...
Oh, okay.
You're seeing it 5 times today?
This is... I have now seen it 12 times. Wow. And I will be seeing it a total of 20 times at your lovely theater.
Wow.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I didn't want to bother anybody. But no, I got the same seat, so I appreciate you. It was just the road to hell. Because it was paved with the good intentions of thinking I left it here on accident. There you go.
2 hours later.
Jeez. Oh boy. That was number 13, and basically been thinking a lot of fathers and sons, whether by intention or accidentally. Actually, over the 20 years, there must have been guidance and ways that Monsieur Wick touched his path, but fathers and sons, and how that can echo between people, and what that means, and how we pass that down, and how to avoid that and find actual, I don't know, personal salvation, moral salvation, whether you believe in God or not. And, I just had an energy drink, but what's the other one I was thinking of? Oh yeah, if Wicks hadn't been caught, what would have happened? What would have the path been? I think it would have been a lot of the same, but much, much worse. So it's a weird thing saying murder saved the world a lot of suffering. It's an interesting thing, and I didn't think at number 13 there'd be another wave to this ocean of thoughtfulness or discovery or consideration or philosophy chewing on this film and what it's here to say and the echoes and ramifications and ripples, the ripples, Spirited reference, that our lives can have on others, on those closest to us, on the world. All this snow is making it more difficult to find a place to say, Wake Up Dead Man viewing 14. Let's do it. Almost 3/4 of the way there.
2 hours later.
Well, shit. This wasn't like this when I biked this way before, but I'm going to get something to eat. I have Crocs on, they're closed-toed, but the heels are open. Get a little bit of sun in there. Sun? What the hell, snow? But I just didn't get popcorn and icy today. Didn't feel like it. And need to get something solid before the next viewing. But who cares about that? Let's talk about the women in Wake Up Dead Man. I mean, if you're this far into the video, I assume you've just fully seen it. I have to have been spoiling stuff. I don't even remember. It's all just a fuzzy blur, but my God. Glenn Close, Kenny Spaney, and Carrie Francis, of course, and Glenn Close, and Kerry Washington, and Kaylee Spaney. The first time I watched this, I didn't even know it was Kaylee Spaney until credits. I don't know how. She was magnificent in Priscilla. She was magnificent in Civil War, and I still need to see Alien Romulus. She was so magnificent in this. I just looking her dead in the eyes in the movie and just not spotting her, but all of their performances and the way this movie layers and facets to Eve's apple just covers internalized misogyny, the structures we have to vilify women and excuse men. Of course, the easy one is always back in high school. Any guy is cool if he sleeps with women, but any woman that sleeps with anyone is a slut. Or if they don't sleep with someone, they're a slut. Or if they're just a woman, they're a slut. This obviously has a much more nuanced and dynamic and fundamentally amazing deconstruction of that. And my God, if I don't start using Kerry Washington's "you eat his shit with a spoon" and sit down for seconds.
You eat his shit with a spoon and come back for seconds.
Interviews with Brian Johnson. He was talking about the main character, the guy from Challengers, and a couple other things that I haven't seen him in, but I will see him in, and how he was so lucky to have him because he's such an amazing talent. And I swear, if the last two movies didn't have protagonists who are women, and you have to vary it up so it doesn't become a trite formula every single time, I swear Kaylee Spaney would have been the main character because she has a similar path, I would argue. A similar, boom, I'm on the scene, witness me, motherfucker, kind of thing. And it's just everybody. Glenn Close, two of my favorite lines, which I'm sure aren't the greatest lines she's ever said, but in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, prick.
He is slaughtering children, families.
That is your business. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Prick.
And in Wake Up Dead Man, blah, blah, blah.
Lure back his harpy wife, blah, blah, blah. That money is one psalm in the Bible of my bitterness. You fucking child. You should come and get your shit. It'll be out on the street.
I'm gonna get some food and we're gonna start walking back. Because apparently, I have lots to say. Or I'm gonna run out of gas right now and we'll be good. Oh boy, a lot's changed at Jimmy John's in the last, literally almost a decade. I think I left working at Jimmy John's in 2016. I haven't eaten it since. Wake Up Dead Man, man. In fact, I'm almost 75% of the way through. Not sick of anything, except for one miscast, but I don't know. I do not want to walk through that snow again. That deep snow. Oh, this is good. This is doing the job. Better than popcorn. Let's go numero 15. Oh wait, I got the tripod. I'm going to do this. Wake Up Dead Man, viewing 15.
Action! Put your face right up next to the snake.
2 hours later.
Alright, we're now at the point where this is taking enough of a toll that I would actually like to go home right meow.
Meow.
But we're in the last stretch. There's only one showing left to go today. I would like if this was the last show that I had just seen. But tomorrow there's only 4, and I have no interest in going back to Chicago and going to another theater that is more expensive, frankly. And technically out of the way since I'm already here, just to complete the 20 viewings. Also, weirdly, the next showing has 4 people at this point. It's been nice that only this next showing and one other showing have had a small amount of people. I like that the majority of these screenings have been fairly packed, especially since these are theaters that don't have any movie subscriptions. It's not a regular limited, it's not an AMC A-list. It's a limited window. People really want to see, and they have been enjoying it as far as I've been able to hear. But we're in this last one out. Filled this up with water because my lips are chapped. Not because I've been out all night, an innocent man racked with guilt.
What? Your lips are cracked with dehydration. You haven't slept all night. You spent it out of doors by the state of your pant legs on your knees in prayer. What I see is not a guilty man in torment, but an innocent man tormented by guilt.
But just because I forgot my Burt's Bees and have drank one of these today, I need a lot more hydration. But that was number 15. We're 75% of the way through. And now, naturally, that just means that it's time Time for Wake Up Dead Man. 16 of 20. Sorry, got distracted. I like little moments like this where I'm completely alone, right?
Thank you for watching.
Yes, I'm completely alone. Okay, number 16.
2 hours later.
Not me about to leave one of the batteries. I'll add more about the 16th time seeing. Oh. Well, I'm not gonna make it to the train time, I don't think so. Oh, no? No? See, wake up and be. Gonna do all this snow stuff now. Woo. This is the most snow there's been this whole time. Look at this. This has just been clear sailing. I got really fucking lucky. Just really fucking lucky. Just the whole... I'll talk more when I'm actually at the train station so I don't risk actually losing it or missing it. Yeah. And then of course almost ate shit immediately after stopping recording. Look at this. This is so weird. This is the path I have to take. Oh. But it's like so little trodden. Train lines are smooth. That's so weird to see. That's so cool to see. As a chip bag dances along the wind. So yeah, basically, I wanted to tap out because I didn't want another hour and a half fucking train ride back. But north of Biesterfield, everything was perfectly paved. This was the worst / most treacherous part and the first like half block that I went outside the theater. So I feel really fucking lucky about that, and I hope it keeps going for tomorrow. And tomorrow will be the last day. And I don't know, am I the only person on earth to ever have done this? Probably. Oh, and what was on the mind?
Do you see that?
Final day. That was me.
Blah, blah, blah.
Really walked off the platform into the snow. I was trying to be away from it. First time I've ever walked off a platform and keep snow for being there to catch me. Shift and focus on the last. Final day. Oh, this is getting out of the lips. Forgot my Costco Ghost Energy drinks, so picking up a couple. Actually, pick up a couple here. That scares me. Let's get scared. Well, that's frustrating. I went in, See You Again from Furious 7, and I'll see you again was playing. I also saw somebody who looked like James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn, told him so, and then had the sandwich, and it tasted good, but no audio. I don't know why it didn't connect. Anywho, I think it's really time for Wake Up Dead Man viewing 17, my golden viewing, September 17th, birthday. Also, went back to the OG, which I consider wearing every single day, and yeah, let's go. Somebody was also walking in telling their two friends about, yeah, you write your order on a piece of paper, and they come and get it, and then they give you unlimited refills on drinks and popcorn. I just went, Alamo Draft House. That's literally all they could have been talking about. All right, let's go.
2 hours later.
The golden viewing, number 17. Even after a full energy drink, super tired. I don't know if it's because I had the Jersey mics, but these clouds are fantastic. Very tired. It's looking real good tomorrow to have that full day of rest, and I'm gonna take advantage of it, not get out of that bed unless I have to. And this audience was really nice. I loved them, how they loved it. The person next to me had a great jump scare with a tree. The golden viewing went goldenly. I'm just hoping that energy drink makes its caffeine way through my veins. Because I'm not having another one until the 7 o'clock showing around that time, so I need to make it through one more before that. But speaking of it, I think it's time for Wake Up Dead Man viewing 18. Let's just go do it. First time no one came to clean the theater. Also in like the span of 3 minutes, 2 pairs of two flanked my seat. So that'll be interesting.
2 hours later.
The 18th time watching Wake Up Dead Man, and hasn't lost its luster. The body gets weak. The mind gets weak and tired. And even though I've had one of these, definitely need another, but just the facets of this movie, how it's constructed, how it's cut, how it comes together, how it was an almost 3-hour film and now it's 2 hours 20, and just seeing those edges, the loose strings on the parachute. Why do men
instinctively pull at loose threads on their parachutes?
What?
Oh, I got lucky. I mean, I had faith. Pun, but wow, really good. I'm gonna chug this and then walk my pretty little ass right back inside, because it'll be time for Wake Up Dead Man. Time for Wake Up Dead Man 19. Oh, the mind, tell you, 19 of 20. My contact lens fell out and I just put it back in after cleaning it with water. Wish me luck.
2 hours later.
I think I was able to be I think I was able to be of assistance a bit, because this couple was leaving and they were like, the one thing I don't understand was the red thread. And I told him, spoilers, obviously, it held on to the thing before they ripped it off. He's like, oh, thank you. It only took 19 times, for it to be worth it somewhat. Kind of like how I justify my cringe by telling a story of when I was helping out at my kid's school. They had a temporary student hall use a fake name, let's say Charlie. The faculty member said, hey, Brian, this is Charlie. She loves asking why. Like, why? The first time I ever talked to them, I said something and they said, why? And I answered sincerely and they said, why? And I answered sincerely again. They said, why? And then I said, when? Why? When? Why? When? Why? When? This went on for minutes. I'm not kidding you. I was ready to go for hours. I hear that faculty member say, I'm in my living hell. And then at a certain point, she just walked off. And I asked Maddie, never again that day did they ask why. Never again for the weeks they were there did they ask why. So that's how I justify my decade plus cringe torturing my kid for that one time. For this, the red thread. But we are literally at the finish line. I hope I don't smash both knees into the ground like yesterday when I biked over here. But essentially, 4 days, 20 viewings. Movies are dope. 420. I'm gonna see if I can get a green snake, because there was one the other day that I can redeem with my points, but I didn't get it. It's not hanging on there right now. But I guess more relevantly, it is right now time for Wake Up Dead Man viewing 20. Fuck it. I'm committing. Wake Up Dead Man. I am so cringe. Oh, you didn't even see that? Did you see that? I don't know. Yeah, you probably... Oh. Wow, that was frozen.
2 hours later.
You can do
in the Garden of Eden. That was 20. I think I've said enough. What'd you think of it? We got a pretty dope tier at moviesdope.com. It's literally 420. Oh. I'm gonna go on up to the house. Wake up, dead man! What the fuck is that? Somehow I have ice on my... Well, I raced here for a 116 train. Got here at like 118, 119. But that train's just disappeared from Google Maps. It says that 146. So I think I'm just gonna warm up and then bike. Because there's no guarantee the 146, 149, whatever the fuck it is even showing up. And it's like the same difference. But I'll be guaranteed to be there, except my fingies are so cold. They're so frozen. Fuck.
This was nothing?
No, this was very much something.
I'm living in a movie, there's a scene you gotta jump. I got my people at the viewing who all knew me selling tickets. Yeah, they're talking about the beauty. I see Scorsese outside saying this isn't cinema. Free man, I ain't doing shit tomorrow, I don't need plans. I'll be kicking it till April off for $3,000. I don't even need the money, I just need fans. I just need fans.
That I always thought was beautiful.
I barely get it. Is my humor, does it have you hopping mad?
Your humor is like skull vodka.
Skull the vodka.
No one wants it. I'm kidding.